Uh, First of all, I'd like to thank to Dr. Chang. They give me this opportunity to be here sharing experiences with you, and especially today, some of my thoughts to share with you. And I am a practitioner of Taekwondo. I started when I was 14 years old and still practicing, teaching, etc. And I was a competitor in the United States. At that time, there was no Taekwondo, Karate-do, Kung Fu, separated. It was everything together. We had to compete each other. And I was 3 years in a row and U.S. champion. And because of that, they invited me to Mexico to introduce Korean form of karate. At the time was saying that, and that was in 1969. Then I tried to spread the name of Taekwondo and start to teach Taekwondo. I started with about 14 people. Now there's about 5,000, more than 5,000 schools all over Mexico, and I graduated that more than 45,000 black belts. And in Beijing Olympic Games, and Olympic team of Mexico went to participate in all the different sports. We had 3 medals. One bronze medal from synchronized diving for the ladies. We had a bronze medal. And there was 2 medals, gold medals from Taekwondo. That's why we have a lot of, now receiving a lot of support. Government support, because they are all of a sudden interested in Taekwondo because we gave the medals. The title was and Yang, Yin Yang in Chinese, and Yang in Korean pronunciation. Yang. To talk about this Yang, you go into deep, and I don't know. So then don't ask me about complicated questions. But simply, this is the symbol of union, that 2 opposite elements have to exist. One cannot exist without other. Like men and women, day and night, positive and negative, and things like that. For instance, to be able to have this energy, have to have this light, we need 2 cables, one positive, one negative. And it's opposite one to another, but we need these 2 to have energy. And like the mind and body, our body and mind, or body and spirit, or soul, whatever. So between a body and spirit, to engage and make a perfect harmony in balance, then we are happy and we are healthy, etc. Then to nourish this our body, we need 4 basic elements. Basic elements is, for instance, air is very necessary, and food, of course, all kind of a food, and light, and warmth, the heat. These 4 elements essential elements to grow or to have our body. Equivalent to this air, and spiritually speaking, we need environment, atmosphere. What kind of air we are breathing and defines certain body conditions. And what kind of environment we are growing under, growing in, defines also the character of the person. Especially children, after they're born, what kind of environment they are growing in. And we have food, give you energy. And spiritually also, we need will. We need instead of staying in a bed, get up, and ladies have to have the makeups and all that. I had to comb my hair and all that to come here. That needs certain will. This will, in Spanish we say voluntad. And this is necessary. And a light, equivalent to the light, is truth. We are constantly looking for the truth. And science is very developed, and science is very advanced. But we like to know our spirit is also advancing as much as fast as the material of science is advancing, which is not really. That's why we have to nourish that our inner ourselves. And equivalent to the heat is love. I can tell you my experience when I was in love with one girl. She didn't know, but I was. And when she was passing by, my heart beats, I felt warm. I'm sure you all had that kind of experience too. Maybe some people are still having it. And these four elements, basic elements, we have to nourish for the body. At the same time, these four basic elements for the spirit to grow. So to make this a perfect harmony and yang, to have balance, so we can be healthy or we can be happy. Some people say this is a symbol of union is good and bad also. That's mistaken. Good is try to make this perfect harmony and yang. And the evil is try to destroy this thing. So the good and bad doesn't make this and yang, for instance. And I see this tree with, I forgot to put the flowers, but there's flowers and the fruits. And delicious fruits and flowers. We can compare this, where these flowers and fruits are coming from all the way bottom, the roots. So we have to nourish this root to have these fruits. Now, we can compare these fruits as an elite sport, like an Olympism. And Olympics, there's many people, millions of people practicing Taekwondo, but who are representing each their countries, so little, so limited numbers of people. And this, we have to nourish the roots to have good fruit. These roots, I can imagine, this is movement of TAFISA. This TAFISA movement is nourishing the roots to have good fruit. So this has to go together, not only this. And like in Mexico, a lot of support for the elite, the Taekwondo practitioners, but not really, there's no support for different schools and children's programs. That's what I'm fighting for. Anyway, the next. And this character is Chinese character, also the Korean, also the Japanese using this. This is martiality. You can see I'm not good choreographer, but this is what it is. And this consists, some people think, and some people, when the martiality contact sports, they're thinking about blood, violence, and aggressiveness, and all these things. But real meaning of the martiality is not that. It consists of two different characters. One is this part. It says spear, the weapon, aggressiveness or violence, you can may say. But inside of this letter is to stop. Stop suffering. Completely this, to stop the violence, to stop aggressiveness, to have peace. That's the true meaning of martiality. Martiality. And this is what I dedicate to teach the youngsters. And these people have problems. There's two major misunderstanding is occurred that we have the problems. Two things. One is I can see point of view of mine, but cannot, maybe many people cannot see the point of view of the other side. That is problem. Another one is I try to occupy that the place that is not mine. For instance, I try to sit on him, he's going to get mad. See? So each person, each time, each situation, they have their own place. Like in family, father's place, mother's place, children, each one, brothers, and etc. Have to teach that through martial arts, through Taekwondo. That's what we do. And when you can maneuver your body freely, especially defense and counterattacks and kicking, punching, then you give you the confidence in yourself. Some people know this confidence is the key to have this confidence is the key to have success. If you're not confident, you cannot do your 100% of your capability. So confidence is there. But sometimes confidence can be dangerous. Confidence, overconfident can be arrogant. So that confidence, same time, respect and discipline and all these elements together for these children can grow. See? I told the mothers that you cannot hold him all your life, all his life. One day you have to leave him to fly. Let me help you for your children to physically and spiritually fit. One day, when he has to fly by himself, he can fly high and long distance. And thank you very much for this opportunity to share my thoughts, and I congratulate again to Dr. Chang for his wonderful job he's doing. Thank you very much.